everyone, welcome back to Lucky Girl Pilates by Alyssa. Today I've planned for you a beginner Pilates workout that has no props, just you, your body weight, your mat, and let's get into it. So starting on your back, I want you to lay down flat, extending your legs nice and long. Come all the way down. Place one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach. Close your eyes here, and let's just get ourselves centered with our breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Let's go two more like that. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel your lungs fill with all of that good oxygen. Feel your lungs expand to the sides. Exhale, feel the ribs come together. Feel yourself sink deeper into your mat, connecting yourself to that breath, focusing just on this today, just on yourself, just on your breathing, just on the next 30 minutes. Last one here, you inhale deeply through the nose. You exhale, release through the mouth. Great job. Let's bring our fingertips up to the ceiling. Round your arms, hug your right knee into your chest. Then bring your left knee also into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side here. Great job. Let's warm up the center core with some dead bugs. So press your knees into tabletop. Knees are stacked over those hips. Your toes and heels are in line with your knees. So you're not too high, you're not too low. They're just right in line with those knees. Beautiful. Knees are stacked over those hips. Your fingertips go high to the ceiling. Let's take a nice big deep inhale to prepare. On your exhale, I want you to tap your right toes down to the mat best you can without lifting that low back off of the mat. My back has a slight lift. That's totally okay. That's my neutral spine position. So as long as you don't feel any dumping, any pain in the low spine, then you are in the right place. You inhale, reach. You exhale, bringing the knee back in line with the hip. Just warming up the center core here. Your head is down, your shoulders are pressed down into the mat. Relaxed, opening up through that collarbone. Let's go 3 more like that. And lift. For 2. Beautiful job. Last one. Now we hold those knees where they are, the arms go. Just the right arm we lower. And we lift. Left arm, inhale, lower. Exhale, reach it up. Beautiful job, just like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it up. If you feel like your hip flexors, which is right here, if you feel like those are screaming at you, you might want to lower your legs down. That's totally fine. Your feet can be on the mat instead. Sometimes our legs get really heavy and we can't focus on our core because we're focused so much on our inner groin area that starts to burn. Those will get stronger over time. 2 more like this. If you're still with your knees in tabletop, you keep them just the way they are. Last one, holding the arms there. Now we lower all 10 toes down and our fingertips reach up. Now I only want you to go halfway down with those toes. Squeeze and lift, everything comes back up through center. You inhale, you reach. You exhale, squeeze and lift. I feel the pull in my abs as I reach without it going into my low back. Then I exhale, bring everything back up through center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it up. 3 more. Great job for 2. Last one. Great job. Now, keeping your knees in tabletop, it's all right if your feet are down here. I want you to curl your head, neck, and shoulders up just like so. Start to pump your arms nice and strong up and down for your hundreds. You inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. If your knees are in tabletop, they can stay just like that. You can also extend your legs out to 45, heels together, toes apart, and you keep on pumping those arms nice and strong. You hug those ribs together, you keep that core nice and tight, and you're breathing here. I want your fingertips to reach past those thighs. I want your eyes on your thighs the whole time. Your chin is slightly away from that chest. You keep on breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you hug those knees. Rest the head down. Give that neck a break. Maybe you give yourself a gentle rock from side to side. Great, great job. Let's bring those feet down. Give those hip flexors a rest. We'll still be working on those abs though. I want both hands to go behind your head like so. Elbows are nice and wide. And I want your hands to just be a nice little pillow for your head. Take an inhale through the nose. On your exhale, you crunch everything. You lift the shoulders nice and high. You keep the eyes on your thighs. You lower your head down as you inhale. You exhale, crunch and lift, keeping those elbows nice and wide, and you lower yourself down. Inhale through the nose, exhale, crunch and lift. Now, as I lift, I'm squeezing my ribs down towards my pelvis, which means I'm kind of bearing down. You go, and you inhale, lower down. We're just crunching here. I'm trying to get the tips of my shoulder blades off of the mat best I can. I'm trying to keep my chin slightly away from that chest. I'm not tucking it in. I'm not trying to push my neck or pull it rather at all. Let's go 3 more like this. We'll add on here. You lift and lower for 2. Great job, great job. Last one. Lower your head down. This next one, as you crunch and lift, bring your right knee in towards your nose. Tap your toes down. Left knee comes in towards your nose as you crunch and you lower. Let's go 3 more each side. Try to keep those elbows wide for 2. Great job. We're not pulling on that neck. Remember, fingertips nice and light behind that head. Last set here. Great job. Adding a twist this time. Now, as you crunch and lift, I want you to bring that left elbow to your right knee or past it. Elbow comes all the way across that knee. Then we switch. Giving me a little crisscross here. Then we switch. Great job. Pulling that knee up, bringing that elbow past the knee, and you lower. Crunch and lift. Beautiful job. Let's go 4 more. For 3, inhale down. Exhale up for 2. And twist. Last one. And rest. Great job. Great, great job. Now, extend your legs nice and long on the mat. Feet are together. I want your fingertips to go all the way up over your head. Make this feel nice and stretchy. Really elongate through that spine. Take an inhale. On your exhale, I want you to reach your fingertips up to the ceiling, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, and lift yourself up and over, reaching for your toes. Beautiful job. Your biceps are by your ears. Your chin is towards your chest, tucked in. You start to take an inhale, starting to roll yourself all the way back down. As you roll, your shoulders come down your back. You squeeze those abs, holding that C curve, that rounding of the spine as you lower down. Slow, slow. And you reach back up overhead. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, curl and lift up and over, reaching for those toes. Now, if you are struggling to lift yourself all the way up and over to your toes, let's instead bring your heels in towards your butt. Reach your fingertips nice and long out in front of you. Curl that spine, tucking the tailbone, rounding through that spine, reaching back, and lifting up nice and tall. We reach back, and we lift up nice and tall. Beautiful. If you're still in that full roll up, you're still working with those legs extended. Trying to give everyone options here so that everyone can stay in the work the entire time. Great job. 2 more like this. We'll all meet in a seated position, using that breath to reach yourself up and over. Great job. Last one. Exhale, lift, 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 squeeze. Reach for those toes. And then I want you to sit up nice and tall. Wherever you are, I want you to bring your heels in towards your butt just slightly. Reaching your fingertips nice and long out in front of you, your shoulders come down your back. I want you to bring your hands together like so. And then I want you to take your C curve, rounding through that spine. Hold that C curve, hold it. So your tailbone is tucked, you're holding. You have that shake in your abs. Shoulders come down your back. Take your hands, bring them in between your thighs. Then over to the right, over to the middle, over to the left. We sit up tall. We go down through the middle, to the left, to the middle, to the right. We sit up tall, to the middle, left, middle, right. Sit up tall, hold, left, middle, right. Sit up tall. 3 more. Down. Keep it going, just like that. I'm really reaching up, making my spine lengthen as I lift those arms. 2 more. Last one. Reach those fingertips up nice and high. Hold it. Separate those arms. Reach them out towards your knees. Fingertips reach forward and back. Forward and back. Hold that C curve just like that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower yourself all the way down. Let's extend that left leg nice and long. Right knee comes in toward your chest. Right toes go up to the ceiling. Now, if you can't fully stretch your leg, that's fine. Keep a slight bend in your knee. If this feels like it's pulling on your hip flexor, I want you to take the long leg on the mat, bring the heel in towards your butt, if that feels better for you. Otherwise, I want you to attempt to do it this way first. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Try to keep that opposite leg also nice and straight, best you can. For this first set, I want the palms down onto the ground. Let's take those circles with those toes. Bring the toes across the opposite leg, down and around, and up through center. We go across, around, and up. Now notice that my hips are staying nice and planted. I'm not shifting my weight. All of the work is coming from my low abs. It is a small movement. If you feel like your hips are shifting or you're lifting up off your mat, then I want you to make your circles smaller. Let's go 2 more this direction. Last one. And hold it there. Let's open up to the other side, out to the right, up through the left, back through center. For 5, you inhale as that leg lowers. Exhale as it comes up for 4. For 3, 2, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, last one, and hug that knee in towards your chest. Beautiful job. Now, I want you to take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up so your shoulders are lifted here. Then re-extend that leg up to the ceiling. Your hands go behind your head. Holding the crunch here, I want you to lower your leg down by flexing that foot. Bring the leg all the way down to the mat. Don't touch the mat. Keep it to a hover. Point and lift it up. Rest your head down. Crunch and lift. Leg lowers to the mat. Leg lifts up to the ceiling. Lower your head down. Inhale down. Exhale, crunch. Leg lowers. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Rest your head down. Let's go 3 more. Elbows wide. I'm not pulling on my neck again. Just using my hands as a pillow. For 2. Last one. Toes stay high to the ceiling. Reach your fingertips up towards your foot. Pulse and reach for your foot. Reach for your foot. You've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. Whew. Hug that knee in towards you. Now, if that felt good with that leg long on this left side, I want you to stretch your right leg out against that mat. Left knee comes in for a hug. Left toes go up to the ceiling. Straighten out that leg best you can. Palms go down to the mat to start. We cross our left toes over our right leg, drawing a circle on the ceiling. With those toes, we cross. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Pressing our palms and our shoulders and our triceps into the mat to hold yourself steady so that your hips are not moving here. Let's go. 2 more. This direction. Last one. Hold those toes steady. We go out to the left this time. Open up that hip. Cross over that leg, back through center. Out to the left. Cross. Out to the left. Cross. Beautiful. Inhale as that leg lowers. Exhale as it comes up for 3 more. Small movement here for 2. Last one. And hug that knee in towards your chest. Great job. Take an inhale here. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Your shoulders are high. Your collarbones are wide. Now, let's bring our hands behind our head, extending those toes up to the ceiling one more time. We flex the foot, lower that leg down, point the toes, lift it back up, and we rest our head, neck, and shoulders down. You give me one crunch, one lowering of that leg. We lift and we lower. Beautiful. Crunch and lift. Inhale down. Exhale, toes go up. Lower head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower that leg. Exhale, toes go up. Beautiful. 2 more. Woo. Last one. Crunch and lift. Leg lowers. Leg lifts. Hold those toes up. Reach your fingertips to your toes. Pulse and lift that chest. Lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug that knee in towards your chest. Woo-hoo. Great job. Okay. Now, let's come onto our side here. I want your right side up to start. Your knees are bent, your heels are tucked into your butt, and you can lay your head all the way down. All the way down. Your head is in your hands here. Hugging those ribs together. I want nice tight abs here. So I want you to take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze those abs, and then hold it. Every time you inhale, you exhale, squeeze, okay? That's super important. Opposite hand can go behind your head. I want that top leg to lift all the way up, squeezing that right glute, and lower it down. We lift and we lower. Now, if you need a little bit more stability here, I want you to place that hand that's behind your head in front of your torso just to help with balance. Flexing through that right heel, lifting that knee up and down, waking up that right glute. We'll add on here 4 more. In 3, 2, last one. Hold that leg up just to hip height, so not too high, not all the way down, to hip height. Bring the knee over so the knee taps your mat. Then lift your leg, tap your heel to the back of the mat. Lift your knee up and over so your knee taps the front of the mat. Lift up and over, your heel taps the back of the mat. Opening up that hip, tap, and tap. You're breathing here, remembering to have that tightness in your abs, helping with that stability. So you're working your abs, but you're also obviously working those glutes. Let's go 4 more like this. In 3, 2, last one. Bring those legs together. Knees are stacked on top of each other. Now I want you to give me big hip circles, opening up that knee. Open, open. Give me a circle here for 5, for 4. Feeling the burn here for 3, for 2. You got this. Last one. Ooh, let's reverse it to finish for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and stack those knees. Give that glute a quick rest. Come on up to your elbow. I want that elbow and the shoulder in line with each other. You're lifted up out of that oblique, that left oblique, and I want your opposite hand to go behind your head. Now, squeezing your left oblique, I want you to lift those hips up. We lower those hips down. Yes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift those hips up, squeezing that oblique, and lower. Give me 5 more just like this. Knees are stacked here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, let's hold it here. Bring the elbow down to the mat, twist. Reach it up, tap your hips down. We lift the hips, hold it, bring the elbow down to the mat, feel that twist, lift, and lower. Little combo. Looking good. 4 more. We'll hold it up. Pulse to finish in 3, in 2. Last one. Hold it lifted here. Hold tiny pulses. We lift and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Give that shoulder a little break. Great, great job. Awesome. Okay, coming straight away to our hands and knees for our quadruped. I want your knees stacked under your hips, your wrists in line with those shoulders. Nice wide fingertips here so that you can press out of those palms. Press into all fingers. Lift out of that chest. Chin is looking up and away at the front edge of your mat. Your knees are under those hips. Great, great job. Let's do a quick plank series here before we get into more glutes. We tuck our toes, we lift our knees up to a hover and tap them down. Lift them up to a hover and tap them down. I want you to imagine you have a glass of water on your back. You're lifting and lowering, and you're not letting that glass of water spill. You inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze those abs. You lift and you lower to tap. Beautiful. Let's go. 4 more. We'll hold those knees up. Beautiful. For 3. For 2. Last one. Hold those knees lifted. Hold. Now press those knees open and close. Open and close. Open and close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Great job. Give yourself a little wiggle here before we get into our quadruped series. Now, I want you to tuck your left toes, flexing through that right heel. Squeeze those abs, lift out of those shoulders. Right heel kicks up, donkey kick up to the ceiling. Bring the knee in. Open out to the right for your fire hydrant. Bring the knee in. So 1 kick up, bring it in. Out to the right, bring it in. Now, if it feels more comfortable for you to come down to your left forearm, I want you to do so. We kick it up, bring it in. Out to the right, we bring it in. Kick it up, in, to the right, in. So we're here. I want your gaze to be still at the front edge of your mat. Nice straight line from the tip of your head all the way to your tailbone. We're not arching through that back as you lift that leg up into your donkey. Beautiful. Let's hold it lifted here. In 4. In 3, stay in your donkey. In 2. Last one. Hold it up in your donkey. Hold that heel lifted. Now point your toes. Reach your leg long. Flex your foot. Bring your heel into your butt. Hamstring curl. Point, extend, flex, bring it in. Point, you reach it long. Flex, you bring it in. Point, reach it long. Flex, bring it in for 5. Beautiful. 4, 3, keep breathing. 2. Hold that leg long on this last one. Hold the leg long, toes are pointed. Tiny circles here. Circle it out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee down. Press back up into your straight arms. I want you to walk your hands slightly forward. Bring your knees slightly back. Tuck your tailbone. Press your weight into your palms. Elbows will go wide here for some push-ups on our knees. We go down. We lift up. We go down. We lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and lift. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's hold it halfway down. Hold it halfway down. Tiny pulses up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Reach those fingertips long. Send your hips back to your heels. Take a deep breath here. Awesome job. All right. Swinging your legs around and over to the other side. So this time we have our right forearm down, or our right side down rather. Left side is up. Your head is in your hands. Your heels are stacked in towards your butt. This is our starting position. Opposite hand can go behind your head, flexing your top foot. You lift that leg up and you lower. Lift it up, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Beautiful. Keeping the core engaged. Great job. If you need extra help with that stability, that hand behind the head can go in front of your torso here. You can also drop your head so that it's down, all the way down onto your mat if you need that rest. Let's go 5 more. In 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold that leg in line with the hip. Now we bring the knee to the front edge of your mat. You tap the knee down. You lift that leg. The heel taps in the back. Knee comes up, taps in the front. Heel comes back, taps in the back. Beautiful, just like this. I want you to really lift that leg up and over your other leg so you can still keep that left glute engaged the whole time, squeezing it as it works to bring that knee forward and that heel back. We're also going nice and slow, so I'm not slamming my knee and my heel down, just a gentle little kiss of that mat. Let's go 4 more. Already feeling that burn in the left glute. For 3, for 2. Great job. Last one. Keep that knee in line with the hip here. Yes, give me circles. Opening up that hip. Big, big circles for 5, 4. Breathe through it. 3. You can do this. 2. Last one. Reverse it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stack those knees. Whew. She's on fire. Come up to that forearm, elbow in line with the shoulder. Opposite hand goes behind the head. Your heels are still tucked into your butt. You lift those hips up. You tap them down. You inhale, lower. You exhale, press up and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up and lift. Great job. Let's go 4 more. Holding these hips lifted in 3. In 2. Last one. Hold it lifted here. Hold. Bring that elbow down to the mat as you twist through that upper body. Squeeze and lift. Holding it nice and high off of that right hip. We lower. And we lift. Inhale. Exhale, twist like you're wringing out a towel. And lift. 4 more. Holding the hips lifted. In 3. 2. Last one. Lift. Now hold those hips up, pulse and lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Press on up, give that shoulder a little wiggle. Woo. Awesome job. Okay, coming back to our hands and knees. Knees are under those hips. Wrists are in line with those shoulders. Once again, you press out of those palms. You squeeze those abs, lifting nice and high. Chin is away from the chest. You're looking at the front edge of your mat. Okay, from here, I really want us to go back into planking. So I want you to lift both knees up to a hover. Reach the right toes back, then the left toes back. Take your full plank here. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right knee in towards your nose, step it back. Left knee in, step it back. Just 10. You've got it. For 9, squeeze. For 8. For 7. For 6. Almost there. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And drop those knees down. Great job. Give yourself a little release here, a little child's pose really quick. Then we go back to those knees in line with the hips, wrists in line with the shoulders. You can come straight away down to that right forearm. We go into our donkeys, flexing through that left heel this time. You kick that heel up to the ceiling. Nice straight flat back. Lower the knee down, open out to the left for your fire hydrant. Close the knee. Open up, straight up, down, to the side and in. Kick it up. Squeezing that glute. Breathing through this movement here. Every time your leg goes up, I want you to breathe out and in as it comes in towards your body. For 4, holding that heel lifted in donkey in 3. In 2. Last one, hold that heel up in donkey. Point your toes. Toes go out, extend that leg to your hamstring curl. Tuck your heel back into your butt. Point your toes, reach it long. Flex your heel, bring it in. For 5, hug those ribs together. Don't let the belly hang. Don't let the back arch. Yes. 2 more. Hold that leg long. Last one, toes stay nice and long. We circle to finish here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend the knee in. Take your child's pose. Staying in your child's pose, maybe you can open up those knees a little bit wider. Reach those fingertips a little bit longer, outstretched in front of you. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Feel that nice deep stretch in the left side. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Feel the nice stretch on the right side. Walking your hands back through center and bring your hands towards your hips. Swing your legs in front of you nice and long, or whatever position is comfortable. Reach your arms up over your head, sit up nice and tall, grab onto your left elbow, lean it over to the right. Release. Let's switch sides. Rolling your shoulders back a couple of times here. And bring them forwards. Taking some circles of that neck. Gently now. Whew. One more time. Let's reach our arms up over your head. Then they come down to the sides. And you are all finished for today. That was your 30-minute express beginner mat Pilates. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you feel nice and strong for the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on other socials. I usually post like little videos here and there. You can see where I teach. And I really hope that you join me again for another video. Thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.